Hello, I hope all is progressing well. Welcome to I Don't Know. We can talk about it, where we discuss myriads of topics civilly, reasonably, and responsibly. My name is Kevin Dufresne. Our first topic is about how one may assist a student, an individual, with growing emotionally. The article shares three options, though one may find bits that may seem like additional options within the options. I think all the options are sound, and I think since the options are sound toward growing mindfully, another area which needs attention regards acknowledging how one may feel, how one may experience differently, even beyond what might seem apparent, how intricacies of experience may differ personally, even if one might assess an emotion in a particular way. One may be able to inform that one's experience may differ. So one is going with what seems apparent, what one seems to think is going on, though to acknowledge one's experience is very important, even when considering what might seemingly be. I think acknowledging how one may respond, how one may understand how one may respond, and how one may grow from a response is extremely important to ensuring one grows mindfully, personally, as well as in connection with the ever progressing interdependent reality. So, when an individual may be attempting to better understand oneself, being aware of what one may not completely understand at the moment is important to acknowledge, so one may continue to self-explore, self-discover, to make more sense of one's growth, to become more aware of what one may be with what one has and with what one is experiencing, and how one may be beyond what one has and what one may be experiencing. Our next topic is about funding, about research, about understanding how landscapes of academia may be shifting. When assessing how funding works with research, one may navigate to how research affects what progresses. Why is research so important? Why are research and development together components that entities find extremely valuable? Not only academia, entities of industry as well. So much so that entities of industry connect with entities of academia, branching to high school, to elementary school, connecting individuals in different areas of an entity's interest. I find beneficial how entities of research and development greatly inform fields of industry, greatly inform fields of academic parameters, and greatly inform information of a particular area, of a particular interest, which allows for further growth internationally. Assessing how research and development are key components to progress, one may understand how important being able to access information sound with progress, respecting historical progressions to modernity, toward discovery, to further discover, to better inform, to better apply from methodologies, theorems, practicalities for future proportions of which the future may know. The areas of progress are important to acknowledge when assessing how one may want to build a future. Being aware of information from research and development is a great part of the reason modernity is what modernity is today. So, how might any entity experiencing a loss of funding shift into a gain of networking and funding and opportunity? Engaging entities of similar fields of interest may greatly assist with having more connective networks that are not so reliant on any mishaps that may occur from an external environment like an action, an order, an issue, which may be of an environment of its own that may come about due to a circumstance that one may not be completely in control of. So many entities that may be experiencing from an action or an issue may find only solace, though growth connectively through parameters of entities that are being proactive in regard to a particular field of interest. How might progressions from now grow through the future may be a question that arises beyond a situation of employment, beyond a situation in connection with a governmental parameter, beyond a situation that may connect with funding. One may benefit from the good information, the good research, the good connected foundations available to ensure as much work as possible may be complete well that continues on the good efforts of prior engagements. All right, let's do some origami. So, looking in here, we have a square sheet of paper that I'm folding in half. To make rectangle sides. You can make 2 origami cats. You can make one with a friend if you like, or whoever you so choose to make one with. After folding the square in half, I'm going to take one rectangle. I'm going to fold the rectangle in half. And I'm going to fold in the corner from the shut end and open it back up. Open this entire piece up and fold in the edges toward the middle, the long edges. After folding in these long edges, you can open up the sheet and you'll see the lines in formation. Now, where the long lines from our recent folds are meeting the diagonal lines, we're going to actually fold down in half. I can see the points from back here, so I can just fold it in half. But really just folding in the central part, not necessary to fold across the entire piece. Next, we're going to fold in so that we can have our form. An easy way to do this is to just fold down in the middle. So right when you fold down in the middle, kind of hold the back part, and voila. Look at this portion here. Okay, so you can see the inside, how the inside will look. Right here. Next, we're going to fold it along this line here. Just kind of bring this fold back. Bring this fold back, and you just gonna basically have this fold here. And I'm going to proceed a little bit differently than the folding in the instructions, which you can find in the summary of the YouTube video, because I think this part is actually a lot easier to just address in this manner, because you can see there's an auto fold happening here, and we're going to just mix it on the other side. So we're going to just fold in the other side again, not all the way to the top, just enough so that you can start to see the bend. You see this natural bend happening here, and that's what you want. So once you have this bend here, then you're going to actually bring the fold down. So you're going to push in. Here's the tricky part. You're gonna push in side here. You're gonna flatten it so that you have the angle reflecting down. And I'll show you what I mean. Right, a little bit here. Come up here. We're gonna make it flat. We want to keep the centerpiece going. So we can just come up flat here. Keep our points, keep our points. Okay, keep this flat. Good. So as you see here, this point is down. This point is down. Okay, you can see it going down here on these sides. Now, what we have to do next though is we're going to open it. Okay, open it up. Now we have to make some intricate folds from the inside, some double folds here. So we actually have to fold it down. Mine is looking a little bit more like a sideboard cat right now, like a cobra cat. So I want to adjust this fold here. Come up here, you make it flat, then you bring it down. And what's happening is I'm getting more of a fold on. The fold is coming uneven. Here we go. On that side. So we want to fold down here in the middle. Okay. I'm going to fold down here in the middle. A little bit of a fold. Okay, here. And then you're going to see, right after you fold down the middle, that you can bring this out. You have to fold the back part now. When we fold this back part, it comes up a little bit more here. There we go. And if your cat is coming along super nice, perfect. Good, good, good. So after this part, we bring this fold up here. And I'm thinking I can actually give myself a little bit more length here, but it's not perfect yet. So we'll keep it there. So we're gonna now fold in and we're gonna bring it to an angle so we can get some more cattish features. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna fold in here. Oops. Mine is a little bit less square. that's all right. I'm gonna bend the instructions. So I'm gonna fold in here. Rock with my cat. Okay. And then bring the ear out. And then we're gonna fold in here again, and we're gonna bring this cat ear out. Okay. Now the idea after you get this fold in, so you got this fold here, the idea is, when I say here, you can look at the top, it'll be overlapping and it creates a layering. Once you get here, what you can do is you can just unloop the layering. So you're gonna unloop it here, boop, and you're gonna bring it over, okay? And once you bring it over, once you take that out, then you're gonna actually take that square fold from earlier and you're just gonna put the lip in here, okay? So now you have your like hood in here, and then you bring in the back part, squeeze in this back part here. There you have it so far. All right, so the next part we have here is we're gonna get into the body of our cat. So we're gonna bend the halfway point up just about to the cat's neck portion, the bottom part. And after we press in good that fold, we're actually gonna open up this portion just a little bit here. Okay, we're gonna fold it up so we can have a nice little fold here. Okay, get a nice fold halfway. And what we're gonna do next is, in this portion, we're going to actually bring it in together. So we're gonna just fold in a way here. We're gonna bring this back portion up so that we can have our cat. So we can have our cat stand, if you will. Okay. So we have this fold. We make it like two diagonal folds in here, and we'll fold it in. All right. Okay. You can see, get a nice little fold in. And there you have it. All right. Now, after this portion, you want to make sure that you get this fold here with a nice bend, and you kind of snake it a little bit. So you just snake it, get it like a cat's tail. And then up here, you can open it if you like, but you press it down. And there you have it. You have origami cat. Mine looks very much like it's a cobra-ish, snake-ish cat. Though cats look different, animals look different. So here's my first iteration of a kitty. You can just have your cat just stay right here, and you can just pet it. You know, if you like your cat between your legs, just pet it. You can decorate it how you like. All right. Our next topic is about a physical book. Reading a physical book has many benefits in connection with spatial development, and when a person is engaging with reading a physical book, well, one may reap many wonderful benefits. And the science of spatial development is around longer than people alive today, so it's really good to engage and learn of spatial development. We're talking about the making of a major motion picture masterpiece. I really like the text. The text explores filmmaking, areas of filmmaking in a communal sense, parts that go into making a film. As the film is discovering a story, creating a story, discussing how one finds a story, all in connection with building a film, building a team for a film, building a team around a film. I find the text really engages well with how different entities work with bringing a film to be. There are a lot of situations in the text that may seem eye-opening to any that might wonder, is the story connecting with events in reality? I find no surprise that an individual with experience of the film industry may be able to explore parameters of the film industry to the extent that is within the book. And I think the text is a good text to read, though the text may be of a fictional sense. The text has many areas that coincide with many memoirs from individuals with experience of different industries of entertainment, inclusive of the film industry. So I think the text offers a lot of wonderful insights while being entertaining, having a comic book at the end, which is supportive of giving a reader a different perspective, and one is really able to assess how the script is because of the access the author allows for. So one is able to engage with the text in different senses of media understanding. I think the text is really showing different angles of how a film may come to be. And I think the text is appreciative of the different parameters of engaging with storytelling, of bridging storytelling in myriad forms, acknowledging the communal parameters well. Thanks for watching. I don't know. We can talk about it. And if you're listening, thanks for listening. I don't know. We can talk about it. Onward and Upward, Dufresne.